Okay, I guess I'm live now. Yeah. Okay, let's go with our cat game. Um, so previously we stopped off where we just saw like how like normal physics or gravity works. Um, so I wanted to do a couple of more things in this scenario. So um, so for each of these objects, you can have like scripts attached to them. I want to generate like the wall as well, like not anonymous, like randomly, uh, like this way, like a box kind of a thing, like a puzzle kind of a thing, to make it more 2D, I guess. But or maybe I'll just leave the ground as it is right now. I still haven't like figured it out like how to create more objects. So okay, so first thing I want to do is I'll add a script to the torch where I'll add the logic of torch script. Okay, so kind of creates a script here. So if I click on this, it'll open up in a VS Code that I already have installed. Okay, so be in mind I also mainly code with Java or Python. I'm kind of new to C# as well, but I know the functionality of coding. Okay, so as far as I understand by looking at some tutorials is like start, void start usually gets called only once whenever this object is instantiated, as in like the game object in our case is torch. Right now we don't need to change anything here because the torch is in that place. So what I wanted to add is a bit of functionality. So the void update is basically the one function that is called every frame, like every second, or I actually don't know like the cadence of update calling, but it's very fast that the changes that are made in the update are can be seen very very frequently. So let me do one thing. I need a game object. So for like I need a torch object. Is this I forgot how to do it. One second. Let me let me refer to like one of my yeah, I think this was the one I was following. I let me just see the script. The where like a kind of okay, so this is how uh, this guy implements, like you have a rigid body and you give an velocity to it, but for now I just want functionality where the position of the torch changes based on the okay, one second. I think yeah. Okay. I don't want to play the video. I just want to. So to spawn the objects, like the guy is like having the timer and and like spawn a pipe whenever they have done, and they are doing like using instantiate to spawn it. I think I want to use that for like to spawn a lot of spiders at one point. Yeah, so this one. Uh, so what this is doing is like update is called once per frame, as I was saying. So whenever like the input is given, I think there are multiple functions of like key, get key down, and a lot of like Unity input functions. You can search here, input dot get. Yeah, get key down, get key up. So there are a lot of functions. I think get key down is like whenever it gets starts pressing down. So that would be a usual scenario for like space or left or right as well. Left arrow, right arrow, mouse button and stuff. Okay, so let me write down the code for it. Okay, where's my VS Code? Okay. So what I need to do is I need to create what is it? Okay. Yeah. So I need to create a reference here to my game object. Let's say game object touch, or I think the game object comes naturally with the calling. Yeah, I think game object is what the exact object is. I don't need like a reference to it. Pardon my things, but I'm still learning it. Okay, I don't need a reference. So whenever, so what I'm trying to do is whenever an input dot get key down, so whenever like a key code dot right arrow, I think is the one. For like moving right. So whenever this happens, I just need to change game object's position, which is transform, and I need to check the game object transform button. Key code right arrow. Yeah, I guess this is the one I was using in the code, key code right arrow, and game object dot transform. This, yes. So basically transform takes in a vector, I think. So basically you're telling it to move either like left or right, X or Y. I think as far as I know, I can just like create a new vector. Or can I do like transform plus equal to left or right? So I fooled a little bit in another game. I'll just check that just for reference. It's all initially, like when you use like all these APIs, it's very confusing, and especially while talking and doing. I think I'm very much more productive doing it on my own without talking, but I want to keep myself accountable to making the game and spending some time on it. I love games. I love watching and I haven't like played many of the games, but I would like to. Okay, so this was the other game I was working. Let me see the dot script. Don't mind all the things. I'm just wanna look how. Right. Okay. So I'm just changing the position. I'm not like transforming it. What a noob! I'm looking this equal to true. Okay. So this position. Okay, I got it. It's more fluid in this way. Yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Is that? I don't need a game object. Okay. Problem solved. Okay. So here I'm using dot speed, which is a reference public int dot speed. So my idea is to I'll just instantiate with some 3 or something. My idea is to like make this more what do you call more changeable in future. Like if you get like an upgrade, you can increase the speed or you can increase the intensity of the life. That those will come like next. Like I guess like our first level bosses are just like spiders, but as we move on to levels, I'm hoping I can improve that. Okay, so this is just a basic dot script. Let's see like how it. No, light. Okay. Okay, should be left. Suddenly I referenced Light Yagami. Those who knows, like Death Death Note. That's one of my favorite animes though. Okay, so now should work. Why is it showing red? Let me see. Okay. Alright. Let me play the game once. Okay. So as soon as the game starts, the guys due to gravity come to this body. Oh, see, it's moving. And I also noticed that in while you are playing game, you can increase the speed of the torch here as well. So so if I come here and do that, yeah, so it's like it moves very far, not as in I guess like it's not speed, it's more of like a jump. I think 3 is the better option. So yeah, it at least like covers most of it. Okay, so this is one part that I wanted to work on today, and the other part is whenever so I added a box collider as a trigger for a torch because let me show you how that looks. Yeah, so the torch light is the collider. So what happens with the collider is whenever it collides with another object, it creates an event. So I want to capture that event and change the sprite of the cat for now. Okay, let's try to do that. So let me remember what the trigger function was. Yeah, and trigger state. Yeah, that's what I was trigger. Okay. So what this function does is when you so as I declared the object here as a trigger, like the collider as a trigger, as I was saying, like it generates an event and we can capture that event and see how one behaves, I guess. So let me write the code for the trigger function. Okay. Let me make it private. Uh, so the classifiers, I guess, like you can change however you want, are access specifiers in C, I guess, not classifiers. Like private, public, and void. I guess yeah, I don't need to specify it, but right now I don't think this function will get called by another function, so I'm just making it a private one. Okay. Yeah. So on trigger state 2D, when the trigger stays on that, I would say collision. I think the game object is an input. Oh, it's called collider 2D. Okay. There are a lot of classes that I need to look into. I think same functionalities can be done by multiple things, but right now I'm just gonna use basic things. Okay, so what do I need to do? I want to change. Let me have a reference to cat object here. Oh, do I need? I don't think I need. I think like the collider will give me the game object. Okay, so collision dot okay. Game object, yeah. So I'll get a game object here. Collision dot game object. Is it camel cased? Yes, it is camel cased. Collision dot game object dot sprite. Is that it? I want to see like game objects. Okay. What are the properties of a game object? Layer. I can get a layer of it. How do I change the sprite? Destroy, get string. Is it get component sprite? Hmm. Yeah, I think it's get components correct. Okay. I need a reference to a damaged cat. And also a reference to a healthy cat. Okay. So I want to change the fit state. I can do an exit as well on trigger exit tool. Then exit is damaged. This is healthy. Okay. Let me change the objects here. The basic thing I forget is it's like semicolon. That's the most of the time my errors are in coding this, at least. Invalid expression equals to, okay. Hmm. 3751 here. What? I'm sorry. It's a sprite renderer. I just fooled around in this game, or do you just want to see this one? So I guess like this is like the torch rotates. I press space, and whenever the light goes off a cat, and it shows cat damaged kind of a thing. But this is a very bad design now. But I was just messing around that thing. Okay, so I need sprite renderer dot sprite. Okay. Will that fix it? Okay, fixed it. Okay, so now what I have to go do is go to torch, and in this I have to add the damaged sprite, like drag and drop the damaged sprite there. And for this I need to add this. Oh, then maybe just select here. Oh, cat. Okay, so this is how it should go after running it. Like if I go left or if I go right, the cat's render should change. So I'm pressing right arrow. Oh wait, what? Why did that change to cats? Okay, got it. So it's like it. I changed the spider into a cat. Yay! Okay, I think I got it. What's happening is, see, like whenever I change the torch, you can like see that like this spider also changes. See this? It changed into a cat. Maybe we should make a game based on that. Changing every spider into a cat. Okay, that's so funny. Okay, so I read on this. So to capture which object is colliding with our torch, we can make layer where that object resides. Let's say this is cat, and if I go to the cat, then is cat. So cat is at layer 3, right? I remember the number. So here, like, you can check which object is colliding. So another, oh, before you are changing the sprite, if the collision dot game object dot layer is 3, which is cat in our case, then we would do this. I'm pretty sure there are like other ways to do it more efficiently as well, but I haven't researched it fully. So this is how it should look. You can do the same further and trigger exit as well. Okay. I hope it compiles. Yes, it compiled. And play. I should do left. Yes. Wait, what? It's not changing. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh god. This should be damage. Damaged? Damaged. Okay. So if I play, oh, is my torch? I think I need to reduce the collider size here. Even though it's out of 10, it's still taking it as there. Okay. See, when the torch moves away from when the cat changes. That's a good sign. I need to adjust some colliding object sizes so that, oh, see, it's like this needs to be, maybe should I change it to a circular collider instead of a box? But I don't want it to roll down. I can just change it to be just applied to the just the body of it, I guess. Like here. Yeah. So that's how box collider is. Okay, torches. I want to see. Okay, torch is there. What spiders? Spiders, I think I can make it a. Can I make it a circular collider instead of box collider? Maybe I should do that. Remove component. Can I make a circular collider? Yes. Okay. And just make it smaller, smaller. Okay. Alright. So now, if I do that and change my torch, changes to, it's like cat is taking damage. Now it should have like a, I guess like even when the pale is touching the cat changes. Maybe should I have like a transitioning image so that it doesn't directly go red? Maybe it slowly starts to go red as long as it goes away from the light. Yeah. Okay. So this looks good for now. What should I work on next? Maybe I should have a, is the live stream going good? How long have you been doing this? Half an hour. Okay. I wanted to add cat script as well today. So there is no script for this right now, right? So let me add a component, script, new script, cat script, create and add. Okay. Now the cat script will be open here. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to have a functionality where if the user copies key down. So if the user presses right arrow and input dot get key down key code dot space, if these both are true, then I wanna change to this cat speed. Should the cat speed and dot speed be same? Maybe public and cat speed. Okay, I should make this thing further left as well. Let's start with 3. Okay. Oh man, where did I miss the bill prices? It is here. 21. Can't I do and then see? So, okay, C sharp. Oh, come on. Okay. I wanted to finish this before I go off. Let me or maybe I'm way more attached to Python to run. And does this work? Okay, it works. Okay, left arrow. Alright, let's play the game and see how it looks right now. Okay, so if I'm pressing just right arrow, cat is not moving. If I'm pressing space and right arrow, wait, why is it not moving? Is it not moving? Is it not moving? It's not moving. Is this are not like Boolean operators work in C sharp? Oh man. I think this affects. I don't think this affects. I'm being very dumb now, but stay with me. This is how I learn. I just do random things. Okay. It's not moving. Oh, should I get a rigid body for this thing? Because I created a rigid body. Okay, let me see how I implemented in my previous cat script. Oh god. Yeah, I have a rigid body and changed the velocity of that. Maybe I should do that for here as well. Okay, try. Or sure that's the thingy. Let me debug if I'm getting here or not. Debug.log. Right. Oh, semicolon. I hate semicolons. I also hate one thing. Why is this not taken as like a string literal? Why does it need to be double quoted? Come on. Be smarter. Is it console.log? I think console.log. Capital C. What? Unity. Console.log. It is debug.log. Okay, capital L. Got it. Oh god. Okay, works. It's not logging. Why is this not getting triggered? Let me just see for this. To play. Okay, it moved. That's so funny. Okay, okay. So what I'm doing is so I'm just pressing space according to the code. It's colliding with the spider and falling down. That's so funny. Yeah, I should put that as like a Easter egg. Okay. Space is working. On key press. I won't. Let me see like any other inputs. Get button down. I think get button down. Get button down. Button name? No. Get key up. Get key down. Mm. Okay. Uh, I have to go. I'll just show the current progress of the project and we'll leave them. Where is this? Okay. So, in today's thing, what we did is we added dot script and cat script. What we did is we are able to move the torch left, right and center, and whenever it moves away from the cat gets a damage. That's one of the logic we did. And the when the cat moves into a light, it changes. That's what we did. So I need to add the other things for when the torch hits the spider. It needs to get deleted. One funny thing we discovered, there are a lot of funny things this time, but one funny thing we discovered was the cat rolls over when it touches a spider. That's funny. Okay. Alright, that's it for now. Uh, Thanks for watching. I hope to do these more frequently. Yeah, thank you. Bye.